Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I am at it with a remote duel invitational top 4 match 1, and we have Pure Luigi on Tri-Brigade Zodiac going first and normal summoning kit versus Alexandro on Tri-Brigade. So we are going to see Amirage be made, and then kit effect will activate. Interesting zone placement on the Amirage, but they're going to go ahead and dump Nerval. Nerval effect to go search. Then this is going to be searching out from the deck to the hand. The Kuraz most likely. Okay, so grabbing kit, so they already have Kuraz. Oh, okay. Okay, so they just may not have any Tri-Brigades and decide not to push this turn at all. And then pass turn. So they didn't have any starters. A bit unfortunate, but it happens. Now, it happens a little bit more in the Tri-Brigade Zoo build. If you're not playing like the Rescue Cats. Just because, like, you know, one Thoroughblade by itself turn 1 doesn't do anything. Unless if you have, like, you know, a discard with it. But, ooh, so they're going to summon the Ancient Warriors effect Ditching Kit. It's definitely nice. I think if they want to negate that, like being able to send kit off of the Ancient Warriors is very good because you get to go search something that summons itself out, and then kit dump Nerval, and then go search a Kuraz, which can then summon itself out eventually. Or you could go for like a Blossom play, and then Blossom summon out what you search depending on the hand. Yep, so that's gonna go through. Yep, so that's gonna go grab the extender. Then get those effects. You know, summon out from the hand, dump Nerval, Nerval search, or at least attempt to search. Again, something that I think is really cool with this build is that your double Dragon Lords get to search on summon. On link summon, to be specific. So Nerval searching out from the deck to the hand. A Kuraz. So we do see 2 Tri-Brigades in top 4. And I know in the other top 4 match... Oh. I think it's all Tri-Brigades in top 4. Because the other one has Herman and the Gills guy. And they're all on... Yeah. So it's 2 Tri-Brigade Zoo and 2 Pure Tri-Brigade. Well, 1 Ancient Warrior Tri-Brigade, 1 Pure Tri-Brigade, 2 Tri-Brigade Zoo. So it's all Tri-Brigade in top 4. That's interesting. And then also, you know, a few different builds of the deck. Not just the Pure version, but... Also, you know, the Ancient Warriors, a couple Zoo builds. And then overlays for a Tornado Dragon. Highly doubt the opponent expected this here. Yeah, go ahead, hit the back row. Is it like an Imperm? Ooh, a strike. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Go ahead and get rid of dotKuro for Kuraz. I feel like a Veiler's gonna end up coming down on this Kuraz effect. They're also playing Solemn Strike in their main deck, or like on their deck list, which is a decent amount of people are for sure playing it. Thinking about what to banish off of Kuraz. feel like they're just gonna go for you know, 4. No, banish a few extra. I guess it's like a little riskier than banishing 2, but you know they're gonna get hit by the same thing here. The Veiler that's in the opponent's hand. I mean, if they have it, they're gonna use it, right? Yeah. So I like this is a little bit safer through Veiler. Because now you have, you know, a few more names in graveyard, or types in graveyard, I should say. Battle phase, beat over the Amirage. Let's see, do they have any traps to set? Or any hand traps in hand? Ooh, okay, set 1. Set 2. Okay, so set 2. That is, that's solid. Assuming that those are, you know, decent cards. Like a Revolt would be not bad. Normal summon out of kit. So letting this go through, not flipping anything here. Use the effect to banish 2. Chain Imperm on that. Yeah. I think as the opponent, you're kind of okay with that being an Imperm. It would have been like worse if that was like a Revolt. So you know it's like, oh, like this sucks, but it's the worst out of those 2 trap cards. I feel like the other card set might also just be an Imperm. Yeah, go ahead and pass turn there. So they're going to activate Fractal Effect. Yeah, it's going to go through. The Kuraz on board being pretty strong here. You might be able to maybe, I just messed up my words. They might be able to take game 1 here. Also, I might make a video of me reacting to the new, whatever it's called, the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Plus or something like that. I don't even know. I hope it's like a duel simulator. I really hope it's just a copy of DB. I mean, I hate it when they have like, you know, like YGO, like they just make copies of like YGO Pro, and it's like, those don't even do good. Like YGO Pro probably has way less players than DB does. So like, why would you copy the worst or like the worst one? Like I just don't get it. I guess because like it's easier for like new people to use and such. They're gonna drop Phantasme on the Omen. So no Omen Chainlink 1, Phantasme Chainlink 2. Yeah, it's gonna resolve. Also, like a platform like DB needs judges, so then they have to like pay judges or like fine judges. I feel like that wouldn't be too hard though. You know, Konami has a lot of judges. They can just be like, "Hey, you want to do this? Ah, thank you. If you judge on our platform, we give you like free dono codes or something." You know, they could use dono codes. They could literally just copy DB. It would not be very hard. Also, I hope it's a free platform. Like, paying for stuff just doesn't make sense. They could just make their money through like advertisements and donos. Or like have it to where like, you know, certain like profile pictures are like avatars or stuff like that. You can make it to where like those cost money. You know, stuff that doesn't actually like affect the playing of the game. That's kind of just like an add-on. I feel like that's where they should like focus the money getting stuff. So that way the people that don't want to spend money don't have to. So the Tri-Brigade player can keep going here. Yeah, get rid of those. You definitely shouldn't like pick up your cards and start sending them to the graveyard if you're not sure about linking. You should just say think. So summon out the Blossom, Omen effect to search. Then this is going to grab from the deck to the hand a Tri-Brigade monster that Blossom is going to be able to summon. Yep, go grab Kit. Like, there needs to be a hand trap on the opponent's side, or they just lose here. So, summon out Kit. Then, banish 3 for its effect. They could have also just... Okay, so they're going to Veiler that. I was going to say, they could have also just banished 2. And then turn Kit and Blossom into a silver. And then turn silver... Well, I guess... Yeah, because, like, either way, like, they already summoned Omen, Kit, Blossom. It would have been, like, Doom plus something else. And they're going to chain Droplet to dodge the Veiler here. That's huge. Alright, so that's game. As long as there's not another hand trap. But what I was saying is, like, if there wasn't, like, a hand trap, obviously they were playing around Veiler there by having the Droplet. You know, if you banish 3, then you have game. If you banish 2, you don't. Because if you summon out a Bear Bloom, the access code will only be 43. But, yeah, like, if they didn't have, like, a Veiler, you could summon, like, Bear Bloom, Kit, Blossom, Silver, Bear Bloom, access code, and then you can get the effect of Bear Bloom. I mean, you can also get the effect of Blossom, but, you know, Bear Bloom to go grab Revolt, and then have access code on board with 53. And then... But I guess that was just kind of me assuming that they were going to, like, hold Veiler. Because, like, instead of Veiler and Kit, you can kind of just, like, Veiler access code. And that puts you in a, like, in a better spot. Because then they can't just, like, turn, like, Kit and Blossom into a silver. And then silver will then be, like, a follow-up. But I guess it does, like, somewhat depend on what the opponent's hand is. But I feel like after a Phantasme, like, they have to have a way to play. Yeah, access code. Ooh, an Imperm. Okay. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. What is that set? If it's a Revolt game, no matter, like, what the top deck is, unless if it's Desires into something crazy. An Imperm would be strong. Activate Fractal effect. Yeah. Ooh, called by. Yeah. Not game. You just simply pass turn here. Access code is only at 23. That's tanky. Yeah, that's game. So, moving on to the next game, we're just going to skip, side decking. It's not very fun to watch. So we are going to see the Tri-Brigade Zoo players start off with a Desires here. Banish 10. Then go ahead and draw. I really like the Tri-Brigade mirror. I know a lot of people hate it and they just say like, oh, whoever draws better wins. But there's definitely outplaying at some points. I think that's like kind of how a lot of these like control decks are. If you play against each other, it's most of the time it's kind of just like who draws better. Like sometimes there's like who plays better, but I feel like if both players play pretty well, and the match is pretty good. We can also see Shared Ride in the opponent's deck. I think I saw 2 of them in their deck there, so I feel like they're not going to have one in hand. They're thinking on what to dump with Fractal. They either want to dump... I think I saw all 3 Shared Ride in deck there, actually. So they're going to dump Nerval, and then Nerval goes search. Search out Kit. Normal summon out Kit. dotKuro. Yeah, dotKuro would have ended up being pretty solid there, but they're going to activate Kit effect, Chain Imperm. Then they're looking at their banishes. We can see a lot. Oh, yeah, nice. They ended up like moving the banish pile. They just wanted to look there very quickly, realize their mistakes, and went ahead and started fixing it. Also, like we've seen a lot of people mess up, like a lot of people. We don't know how different the matches would be if people didn't mess up. Like we saw Awakening of the Dragon mess up versus Herman, and like because of that, maybe that was the reason why Herman never went ahead and outed the back row. Go ahead, dump Nerval. Wait. I think this is Shared Ride. I think I thought I saw all 3 in deck. But by the way they were setting it, that card kind of looked like it. I guess like when it's blurry, a lot of the cards kind of just look the same. Start off with Tanky. Yeah, there we go. Flip Shared Ride. So every time they search, they are going to get to draw 1. Very good on a tanky activation for sure. At least going to be a 1-for-1 here after they search. And then if they decide to keep searching, then they will keep drawing. Stuff like Bear Bloom. The Ancient Warrior card they just added, they activate that to go search. That will give them another draw. Nerval. Not too sure why they cut deck there. They drew from Shared Ride. I guess they were like, oh, you didn't cut last turn. So they were just like, alright, well, I already drew a card. Let's just like do it now, because like why not? Yeah, then activate Fractal effect. They are thinking on this. They're going to Ash Blossom, stop that. So even though they'd be able to like go ahead and dump Nerval and get a search, and that would give them another draw, they decide to stop this. That does help play around something like a Revolt, or attempting to at least. They could still get to 4 in graveyard. And then normal summon out the Ancient Warriors. So on summon there, thinking probably has Revolt set. Okay, so they're gonna go Battle Phase and attack on Mirage. Yeah, you just let that perish. Cards not really doing too much. Definitely don't flip like a Revolt here. And then moving on to main phase 2. Get rid of Kit with the Ancient Warriors. Yeah, so they're going to be drawing a lot. Yeah, go ahead and search. Shared Ride lets him draw one. Kit effect. And the effect in hand, the special summon itself out. And if they dump Nerval and search off a Nerval, that is another draw. And we're going to have seen Shared Ride. So far, it's been a +1. But it has not just been a +1, it also has been making the opponent play awkwardly. Like, it's definitely good when it's, like, used in this scenario. Because cards that make your opponent play not optimally, while also, like, netting you cards, pretty good. So far, the Shared Ride has been a +2. Turning those into the Ancient Warriors. Are they going to search off of this? If they search off of this, they're demons. This is like a Max C challenge almost. I think, okay, so they're not searching off of it. I'm pretty sure they were just passing there. You know, activate Revolt at the end phase. That's going to resolve. It's not going to be easy for Alexandro to actually win this game. Summon out Omen, should be in the other zone. And then you'll get Omen, Chainlink 2, Nerval, Chainlink 1. And then they're going to have to chain the double Dragon Lords. You just go ahead and get rid of itself and bounce the Omen. A little misstep there. That plays into an Imperm. Also, if you double Dragon Lords, get rid of itself, that puts a beast into the graveyard, and then they banish Tanky. Now you're putting Tanky in graveyard, and they banish the Link, which is just not needed, and they did indeed have an Imperm. I don't know why they got rid of Tanky. I think that was just like a straight up misplay there. Probably wasn't thinking it through very much. Otherwise, they would have done the play differently. But I do know that new announcement for the Konami thing comes out at 8 a.m. It's currently 7:22, so definitely have time. You know, as long as they don't get into like a long judge call or anything, should be good. Like a long judge call, like double the amount of time they have now. So now Alexandro is going to need a hand trap. And the thing is even if they have a hand trap, you know, the opponent has so many cards at this point. It's not going to be easy to win, even if they can stop this turn with something like a Lancia. That'd be pretty good. Normal summon out the Kuraz. Activate its effect. Banish 3. These judges are so annoying. Like I feel like the judges were just saying something there. I don't know. I feel like these judges are annoying. Not much more to say about it. They've been interrupting duels a lot, being like, "Oh, how was this done correctly? Like, why? That's not what you're there for." I feel like if a ruling comes up or something illegal happens, you go ahead and talk about it. But go ahead, access code gain 3000. And then it looks like they're saying battle phase here. And just go for game. Okay, so now skipping on to game 3. Alright, they're going to normal summon out the Ancient Warriors, get rid of Kit. That's solid. Letting that go through. Go grab the one that summons itself. Kit Chainlink 1, hand effect Chainlink 2, you know, chain block the Kit. So summon out, go dump Nerval, and then Nerval effect to go search. Yeah, it looks like they were just thinking there maybe. I mean, they okayed it. Maybe they were just like, I'm gonna look this card up real quick or something. But Nerval's gonna go ahead and search out from the deck. A Kit. Then get rid of those. I'll summon out the double Dragon Lords. And then go ahead and search off of that. Not summoning it. Why would you put it on the field and then not summon it? That's how you get yelled at by judges and be forced to do it anyhow. Okay, so they're going to summon that out and then effect to go search. Chain Phantasme. So choosing to try to drop that now, okay, it does get hit with Ash, so it doesn't matter. But I was going to say, like, they could have also held it until there was another Link summoned, but they decided to drop it now in probably hopes of trying to draw, like, a Veiler. But go ahead and search out the Ancient Warriors from the decks of the hand. Set 2 cards. And pass turn. So they're going up against a few traps. Double Dragon Lords. They are only playing with 5 cards right now because of Phantasme. If they do get hit with something like a Revolt, then they can drop Phantasme. Kind of like how a while ago versus Orcust, if you Phantasme drew Phantasme, you would just hold it in hand because they'd be IPing on your turn, and you just summon another Phantasme, and it was so good. You'd have so many cards to play with that like there was like almost just no way you would actually just lose the duel. At least it felt like that way. But they're gonna go ahead and draw 2 off Desires. So once again, now they have 6 cards to play with, plus Phantasme. We know one of the sets is not in order, or else it would have been flipped on that. I'm going to go with Revolt Imperm. It's going to be my guesses for the sets. Revolt here, Imperm there. There is only 12 minutes left in the round. Not a lot of time. They definitely want to play this turn out correctly though. Otherwise, we're just going to end up losing the match. Whoever... Okay, so they're going to Imperm the double Dragon Lords. Not bad. Whoever wins this match will be going to the finals and playing against the winner of the other match. I will also be posting that match an hour after this match is posted. Activate Barrage, effect target itself. Summoning out from the deck. Then this will go ahead and slap Thoroughblade on board. Does not look like they're using Thoroughblade effect, or... Oh, never mind, they are. I think they just pointed at it. Okay, so they're going to have to cut their deck. Or, never mind. They're in extra deck now. Okay, so they didn't use the effect. So go ahead, summon out Tiger Mortar. Then Shaka 9. So, you know, if they do get hit with a Revolt, they want to be able to put a whole bunch of beasts into the graveyard here. So now if they do get hit with something, like a Revolt on the Borbo, they'll be putting 3 beasts into the graveyard, and they haven't not normal summoned yet, so that's definitely not bad. So going battle phase, and they are going to swing. Cannot tell if that is directly or over the double Dragon Lords. It's kind of a rough spot to be in. Okay, so they're going to Imperm the Borbo. So, you know, attacking into the double Dragon Lords. They are going to take 1,100 damage here because it is impermed. And then main phase 2, normal summon out kit. I like this. I like this spot on the Tri-Brigade Zoo. It's like they revolt. They get hit with a Phantasme. That draws 3. If they don't revolt, then Kit can just simply go ahead and banish 4. Yeah, summon out Omen, should be in the other zone. And then Omen effect to banish. Letting this go through. Okay, so it's not revolt. Maybe it is, and they're like, all right, they're gonna hit my double Dragon Lords here, and revolt will stay. Imagine. It'd actually be insane if that is what happened. Okay, if it happens, they're cracked. Cracked out of their mind. There is only 7 minutes and 43 seconds left, and they are down in life points. Definitely don't want to lose the time. For sure got to play fast here. Because this turn still has to end. You still have to combo. Then you have to pass. Your opponent has to do their things. And then it has to come back to your turn. And you need to play. And, like, you know, be able to do stuff pre-battle phase. Like in main phase. So, Nerval's going to search Kit. And they also search out Fractal with Omen. And then summon Fractal off Blossom. Effect, banish 2. Then, you know, that'll go ahead and summon out the double Dragon Lords. It looks, again, like the judges look like they're saying something, so skip head a few seconds, then they're just going to go for silver with the Blossom and Fractal, and then Blossom effect will activate. So they were given a time extension. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You know, having 9 minutes instead of, I'm pretty sure, the 6 minutes that they had. That's an extra 3 minutes. That is huge for the pure Luigi here. So they're drawing one and thinking about putting back. You know, they should at least like draw and like shuffle the hand. Yeah, draw, put one back. Set a card, and then pass. So here, they are going to activate Foolish Burial. The cool art, Foolish Burial, by the way. So they are most likely going up against a Revolt double Dragon Lords here. Dump Nerval. Nerval effect to try to search. They're going to chain Ash Blossom to stop that. Normal summon out Kit. And then Silver effect to special summon back out from the graveyard. And then they can summon out Nerval. And then use double Dragon Lords to get rid of Nerval to bounce. And then they get Nerval effect to go search. I love that little combo. Also, I love it when you get to like Silver summon out like dotKuro and then end phase it goes back to hand. Feels nice. Nerval, add Kit. Or when you end on like Appaloosa double Dragon Lords Revolt versus Drytron, and you know you get the Revolt, banish a card, double Dragon Lords, bounce a card by getting rid of Omen, and then Omen search out dotKuro, and then dotKuro interrupt them also. Yeah, I think they went end phase, activate Revolt, and they admit defeat there. The set was a Solemn Judgment. Why was that never used? I guess because time was coming up. I guess there was never like a crazy place to use it. Yeah, I feel like it should have been used at some point though. But with all that being said, that is it for the top 4 match number 1. Match number 2 of top 4, and the finals will be coming very soon, so make sure to follow the channel, subscribe. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.